Howdy there, folks. Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Doing another sampler platter video for you folks. We're doing little food reviews and stuff like that. And so I did a couple before this one with the Sprite with ginger and then the caramel chocolate Oreos. They're right down there. That's why I looked down there. And I'm going to keep doing, like I said, I got some more to go through. I'm going to try to get through about a week's worth or so. We'll see how that goes. Battery life of the phone. My ability to stave off the diabetes from eating all this garbage stuff. So we'll see what wins out. You know, hopefully it all balances and no diabetes and my phone will hold out and, you know, good times will ensue. So, folks, I'm not going to lie, this is a special one. I thought about, like, making this, like, a very special episode. But I don't have any good life lessons to teach anybody. So, and yeah, I just wanted to drink the damn thing. So, it just is what it is. I've had this in my fridge for, I think, about like a week and a half or so. And I'd been very excited for this. Because I'd heard about it, I'd seen it online. But then I didn't see it anywhere. And then eventually I looked it up and found out it was an FYE exclusive. Whoop! Showed a little bit of the thing. So I went out to FYE. They still had a few cans available. Not very many. So if you want to check these out, check out an FYE, or maybe you can order them. I don't know. I'm sure you can order them. But yeah, I was really interested in this. What is this, you ask? Well, folks, this is Mountain Dew Violet. Whoop. With grape flavor. So yeah, folks, if you weren't aware, aside from Kit Kats, and, you know, Japan hoarding all of the amazing flavors, they also get super weird flavors of soft drinks that we never get. We get, like, cherry, vanilla periodically. Maybe we get cherry, vanilla, and stuff. No, they get violet. Come on, man. Now, I'm excited for this. Mountain Dew is one of those drinks that I've had sort of a interesting relationship throughout the course of my life. And I guess this will be the part where I tell my little story to associate with the item. You see, folks, as a kid, I really liked Mountain Dew. I, in fact, have a specific memory where I was over there on a camping trip, I think, with my dad and one of his friends. And they went over there and they got a bunch of Mountain Dew. And I just gobbled that stuff up the whole time that I was there. So I really enjoyed it. And then, before I think I was even really old enough to actually understand what the connotation of this meant, I heard the rumor that, of course, lots of people have heard, which is that if you drink Mountain Dew, it lowers your sperm count. And again, at that point in my life, that was not anything I needed to worry about. And it's not like at 33 I have, you know, like, with the kids and such like that, I'm just, you know, dude doing his thing, so it's still really not affecting me all that much at this point, you know, because I don't really have any immediate plans for that kind of setup. But it was weird, and it made me feel weird that there might be this thing that was affecting something relating to my nether regions. Again, which was just weird because, again, I was so young, but so for like years I didn't drink this stuff. I wasn't like actively afraid of it, I just would avoid it because I didn't want that to be the case. Then, when I got a little bit older, of course, you know, and like less stupid, it was a thing where it was like, oh, well, you know, no. I think like I think the thing at the time was it was like yellow number 5. That was the ingredient that would supposedly lower your sperm count. But then, of course, there were studies done on it, and it was, you know, it was on shelves and stuff like that for years and everything. And of course, it turned out that it was all bunk. You know, like you would have to drink like 20 cases of the stuff a day to have any type of detrimental effect that would get to that. And at that point, it didn't have anything to do with yellow number 5. It was just the fact that you were going to start crying Mountain Dew and bleeding it from every orifice as it replaced your blood, and you slowly became Mountain Dew Man, who would become the greatest hero of all the Xbox Live players. So there you go, folks. Anyway, eventually I started to get more into it. I wasn't super into like the normal stuff though, but when I was in, I think, middle school, maybe early high school, they came out with Code Red. Code Red was really good. And then they came out with Livewire. Livewire was really good. And Mountain Dew basically figured it out. They can just have a billion flavors. Like, ugh. And, limited flavors, and they just do whatever, and then they had contests for a while for flavors. That's fantastic. Like, even if you don't like standard Mountain Dew, there is a good likelihood you will like one of the Mountain Dew flavors. That is freaking ingenious. I don't know how it works for their overall model, but good on them. For the record, my personal favorite Mountain Dew, which makes me sad because they keep bringing it back and then taking it away from me again, is Mountain Dew Pitch Black. I love grape-flavored soda. I think Pitch Black, it is not just a standard grape-flavored soda. By the way, I've heard that argument. It is shenanigans. I literally, at one point when I was working at the gas station, did a taste test against Crush and... there was one other one, but there were three of them. And I was able to, every single time, I was able to go over there and pick out the Mountain Dew Pitch Black. So definitely has its own thing. Anyway, so now, whenever they come out with a new flavor, they had the Liberty Brew, they had the Voodoo, which wasn't that great in my opinion, but I still tried it because it was interesting. And then when I saw this, I was like, man, I gotta get in on this, because come on. Now, that said, I have had violet drinks before. I forget which one it was, but like I've had like sodas with like flower flavoring. There's one. Moxie is one that has like kind of a floral flavor to it, and it's good, but it's kind of a once in a while drink, at least for me. Can't do the flower stuff all the time, so I'll be really interested to see how this goes. If the violet, let's see. It's got vegetable juice, elderberry juice, caffeine. Doesn't actually specifically say any violet, so maybe it's just it might genuinely just be the coloration of the thing, and maybe it's just grape flavor. I don't know. I'm about to find out, folks. Here we go. It's like the most rewarding sound in the world. The little and then the love it. Anyway. I really wish my nose wasn't stuffed up. I can taste things still well, but the smelling part not quite as good. Okay. It has definitely grapey scent to it, so that has me hopeful that it will taste good, but perhaps disappointed that it isn't unique enough. Sorry, I know that's gross. Let's give this a shot, folks. Excuse me. This is really good. Okay, wow, yeah. So it definitely has a grape flavor to it, but it doesn't taste like Pitch Black. Pitch Black has a bit more of a sour grape flavor to it, although they've subdued that since its original release. Originally, it was much more sour. I still liked it then, too. This is... So yeah, it's very interesting. You get that grape flavor, and that's definitely the biggest flavor. But there's also a hint of something else, and maybe that's the violet, or the elderberry, or the vegetable juice. I don't know. But it's It's very strange, but it's good. And it's not entirely sweet. Like, it's sweet, for sure. But I'm guessing that's the violet end of things, because, like, floral stuff is not sweet. It's a very, for lack of a better term, flowery flavor. I think that hits kind of at the end. I think that's what I'm getting, and it kind of cuts the sweetness down a little bit, which is kind of nice. Obviously, drinks can be too sweet. I think even if it were out without that, it would still be a fine flavor. But yeah, that's really good. I mean, I can't. If you enjoy grape drinks, I think you'll enjoy this, though it will be different. I definitely, like I said, they're only available at least, like I said, you can probably get them online. At least in stores in America, you can get them at FYEs. Maybe some other places, but that's the only place I know. And I think they're like $5 a can. So it's hard for me to go over there and like specifically say, go out and get them. But sorry. But if you find yourself in a situation where you're at an FYE, or if you're in a mall with an FYE, they're a little bit more sparse than they were before. But if you happen to run into one, you happen to see they still got some of these available, give them a shot. Probably not worth like a full $5, but you also get the added experience. And you can go over there and show your friends that you had Mountain Dew Violet, and they won't care because you're probably an adult. And like, why would you care about like, Japanese flavors of Mountain Dew? And they'd be right to think that. But I don't have to worry about that because I'm a guy doing a show on the internet, and that's my justification for this. Anyway, so yeah, I really enjoyed this. Like I said, I would, if it were just out in stores, I would definitely recommend people getting it. Like I said, but if you run into one, I would say give it a shot. I'm definitely, I've still got my my Sprite with ginger over here. I'm gonna finish this before I finish that, and I've got one more of these in my fridge that originally I was gonna give to a friend. He's not going to get that now. Because his things cost $5, and I even said from the very get-go, depending on how much I like this would be depending on whether or not I gave the other one to him. And he's not aware of the fact, so it doesn't matter anyway. And he doesn't watch my videos, so fuck him. Mountain Dew Violet. I like this drink a lot. If it were a regular flavor, I would drink them occasionally. Not every day, because if I drank it every day, my teeth would fall out of my head and my legs would run away from me. But it would definitely be one that I would go to. Is it better than Pitch Black? I can't even do a comparison because Pitch Black presently isn't in stores, at least not around me. But I still think that I would prefer Pitch Black as a little bit more of a standard grape soda with a Mountain Dew kick. Whereas this is definitely entirely different. But this is definitely still very cool. So I'm going to put that down. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do my little sign-off thing here. So, folks, if you're watching this from home or, you're at work or do whatever, why would you watch this at work? There's so many. Get back to work. Or if your job sucks, screw it. Just watch whatever you want to watch. I don't care. Regardless of where you're watching this, I hope you folks have a fantastic day. Fantastic week. Fantastic month. Fantastic life. I really do. And again, as I said in my previous two videos, in these difficult times, try your best to, make the best of the situation. Help the folks you can. Don't be a dickbag, especially now, because we are at a point in time where it's a little bit easier to be a dickbag, and those repercussions are felt a little bit more heavily. So try to avoid the impulse to be an asshole, please. Anyway, that's my video for the day. This is Brandon Sample Platter. That was Mountain Dew Violet. Bye!